What is going on, guys, and welcome your face back to another video. Now listen, December has got to hurry its ass up. I feel like I'm suffering without Just Cause 4. But look, I'm the type of guy that will say how I feel about a game without holding myself back, and sure, there's this game, right? It looks incredible, but there's still a ton of things that I think the game still needs, which is why I've cooked up this list of things we must have in Just Cause 4. Now I would start off by saying multiplayer, but at this stage I guess we just gotta let that one slide. Nonetheless, they say this game will be, and I quote, bigger, brighter, and more beautiful. And going by that recent trailer about the Apex engine, I mean, that just looked badass. I'm not really that techie, but with things like this in general, I'm like clueless on, okay? But if you are called Apex, you make me think of this top secret engine in space that could possibly destroy the world. In this case, it's Solisfo. So this engine obviously allows them to do a ton of stuff in this game that they could have not done with Just Cause 3. So instantly, that's obviously a pro. Now, I don't want this to come across the wrong way, as I do have a lot of respect for the devs and just the whole team behind this game. But is this their last shot with the series? Just leave your thoughts down below, as I feel this game may impact the future of the series a whole bunch. But like, I don't want to go too much on that, I just genuinely want to get your opinions, so comment down below. Now real quick, back with Just Cause 3, they said the map will be more dense, okay? Which I guess it was, don't get me wrong, but like I said, it lacked a lot of things after a while. So to begin with, lacking interior designs. It did suck that a lot of things in Just Cause 3 never allowed you to go into buildings. I mean, pretty much I don't think there was any buildings you could go to. Now, I really wanted to go into D. Ravella's mansion and take him out like that scene in Scarface, but obviously it just didn't really work out like that. But overall, I think having the option to go into stores, for example, maybe vehicle dealers, just maybe, I don't know, like, imagine you see a car you like and then you just grapple that shit out the freaking showroom or put some rocket boosters on there, okay, and then, you know, you take that stuff out. You definitely would not be complaining about that, and I get it, alright? People will say, this is not GTA, I get that, I really do, but you know, it's just standard stuff. Secondly, I want to be able to modify any vehicle I have. I mean, screw it, okay? I want to be able to customize my damn plane. I make it like this black stealthy look just cause. Literally. I've already said that before, the vehicle handling needs to be improved, so hopefully they did see that and they have definitely improved that, but you know, from what we've seen, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, it still looks the same, but I don't really know how it feels because I've never played the game. Now, DLCs in the game, alright, is very, very important, at least to me, because once this game goes dry, and all games do go dry, so no matter how cool the game is, it will come to a stage where it dries out. It's what gets added from that moment that obviously counts. So I really hope the game just won't be forgotten about by the devs almost, and I would love it to be, and I've mentioned something like this before, in fact I've made a video about something like this before, but some kind of community tab, right, where you can either customize a suit or vehicle, and if it gets a lot of likes and requests, the devs basically do like a community design of the month and basically make whatever that is come to life in the game that month, and then they, you know, repeat it every single month. So whether it be like an outfit design, you add that into the game, a custom vehicle, whatever it might be. I just think that would be cool, and it's such a cool way for people to interact with each other, because like I said about multiplayer, we ain't got that stuff. So you know, I think maybe having that option where people can still connect and get something from it would be super cool, because when you look back with Just Cause 3, there was about beating your friends' scores and all that kind of stuff, and sure, that was great, but I think having like a community design of the month would be super badass. Now, first person has already been discussed so much, and it was even requested for Just Cause 3, but a lot of games have it now. So at this stage, it's just like, just be that kid at school that also has it. That's pretty much all. You just don't want to be the kid that doesn't have the first person view. Now, I want an international airport to be a full running airport, okay, so I could be Pilot Rico, and again, that is all. I don't want super realistic, and let's be honest, it's been proven so much recently that a super realistic game or a not super realistic game really doesn't matter. It's just if you can have a shit ton of fun. So however, you know, fun they will make this game, which it does look like a ton of fun, you know, from what we've seen at least, is what is going to impact it. But going back to what I was saying, is this their last shot with the Just Cause series? I'm a big fan of it, you guys already know that, but I feel like I have to kind of be real about it from how I'm seeing it in my perspective, and I know some people will be like, you know what, I can see what you're saying, and the other people might be like, well, I really don't understand what you're saying, which is fair enough. But when you look back, you know, let's get back to Just Cause 2, that was a game that was really popular. You know, multiplayer was requested back then. Sure, it didn't get added, they made a mod for it, and okay, right, the internet wasn't as big as it is back then, so in terms of like promo and all that kind of stuff, I guess you could say it was minimal. Then Just Cause 3 really blew up. A lot of people were like, well, why didn't this game have multiplayer? Again, except this time, the requests for it were definitely like a huge amount. If not millions, then I don't freaking know, but there was a lot of people requesting this stuff, and obviously they had a ton of fun with the game, and you know, then they pretty much put it to the side and, you know, let dust get on the game. I guess that's kind of how it went. So with Just Cause 4, they gotta make people come back just to know it's not something like Just Cause 3, and it does offer something completely different and gives you a whole new experience. But that's just my honest opinion. Like I said, I haven't yet played the game, so you know, I'm just as in the dark as most of you guys are. But that's gonna wrap up this one. If you enjoyed it, subscribe for more awesome content. There is also a Just Cause 4 playlist. You can check the link in the description below, or click on one of the videos on screen right now. But I will see your face in the next one. But till then, have a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.